The Forgotten Hallway. I was new to school. Me and my father move around a lot, so it was normal for me. I didn't have any intentions of getting to know anyone. I didn't want anyone to get to know me. I would just move again and be forgotten. No one really mattered to me, except my father, so I would likely forget them as well. Immediately after moving to this new area, I started to have dreams. Dreams about all the places I used to live. Dreams about the malls I used to shop at. Dreams about the schools I went to. There was nothing out of the ordinary in these, except the people I met. Like I said before, I forgot everyone I met. They weren't worth remembering. I had no idea who the people I met were, but they always wanted to interact with me, and only me. Some had stitched up mouths and spoke to me using only sign language. In my dreams, I understood them, but never learned sign language in the real world. They asked me to stay and keep them company. Some had missing arms. They begged me to help them find their arms again, so that they could live normal life like everyone else. I can't, I always responded, crying hysterically.
Help me find my arms.
They'd ask again. My response was the same. I can't. I'd fall to the ground, onto my knees. Reaching out to me with bloody stubs hanging from their shoulders, they would console me, rubbing the stubs across my back. The interactions always ended with me making an empty promise. If I ever find your arms, I'll make sure to bring them back to you, okay? I would say in a motherly tone. I felt like it was my mission to let them know they'd be okay, and that I was there to help them. Even if I knew I wouldn't make any effort in keeping my word, they would always respond with a smile as they backed away from fading into the darkness. I watched them the whole time until their image disappeared completely. The final was a young girl, about the age of 5. She always started off roaming around me, screaming for her mother, but her mother was never in sight. She roamed around until her eyes met with mine.
Mommy.
She'd scream with the contagious excitement of a child, then she would run into my arms and her face would change to look similar to mine. I'm not your mom, but I will take care of you, I would calmly say, feeling the warmth of her embrace. She felt like she was mine. I felt I wanted to take care of her. I felt as if I nurtured her myself. We embraced each other until I woke up from the loud buzzing of my alarm clock. I experienced the ache of sordid waking up, thinking about the dreams. It was my first day of school. I didn't want to go, rather stay home and enjoy my day away from everyone else. But my father always forced me to go. Every high school was the same. There was the jocks, usually those who play sports. There was the cheerleaders, the same kind of girls from the movies that always picked on the girls not as pretty as them. The kids labelled as nerds, who stuck together and played card games. The list of groups can go on, but on the bottom of the list was a small, narrow space reserved for one. That one was always me.
Chase her, don't let her get away.
The cheerleaders screamed, chasing me down the halls. I only stepped into the school and their predatory instincts kicked in. Faster than a lion meeting face to face with a gazelle, I ran through the hallways, losing sight of the cheerleaders, but continued to run to keep safe. There wasn't any students in sight. The hallway's lights dimmed the further I ran in. One misplaced step caused me to trip over my own feet. I flew into the wall, crashing right through it. What is this place? I told myself, looking around, amazed that there was more to the school. Through the hallway, I saw shadows moving around, out of my sight. I crawled into a corner and cuddled into a wall. The shadows walked towards me, and 3 different figures started to appear.
Mommy.
I heard a familiar voice. The 3 figures became clearer to me. It was the same 3 people from my dreams. The child embraced me and filled me with the same warmth I felt from my dreams. The one with missing arms asked me to help them find his arms. I nodded my head towards him, this time with the intentions of searching the hallways for his arms. The one with the stitched mouth asked me to stay using sign language. I understood the signs. I memorized the exact ones from my dreams. I spent my whole school day in the hallways. The sound of the school bells signaling the end of school reminded me of the life I had outside of the hallway. I must go. I'll be back, I cried to them as I left the hallway.
Don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
They cried back, reaching out to me all the same. My father waited outside the school for me, with his car's engine roaring loud enough for the whole school to hear. Ali, we are leaving this place tomorrow. Daddy got into trouble again. Trying hard to sound like a father and not like a mobster. I pouted a bit like a child, but I showed him I was used to it, and I would get over it quickly. That night, I thought about the people in the hallway. I didn't want to leave them. I was tired of moving. I had a choice to make, my father or my new family. I am taking care of my new family well. I feed them with leftovers from the school cafeteria that I find in the middle of the night. The night I ran away from my home, knowing no one would ever find me here, I have everything I need here. An abandoned computer room is allowing me to write this. I will keep in touch with anyone interested. Before anyone asks, no, I did not find their arms yet, but they tell me it's somewhere around these hallways.